let's say you're lying in bed, you know, just having a grand old time. You're just feeling like, man, I'm having a great day. And then you stumble upon a food video, like somebody's cooking food. Looks scrumptious. Maybe I want to make this recipe. And then you're just like, well, I gotta get up and I gotta make something. So I gotta make sure that I don't die because, you know, I need to eat to live and I gotta live to eat. And so there I am just looking at the recipes and the ingredients, and then I realize half this shit I can't afford. So I don't understand really YouTube chefs, because a lot of the YouTube chefs versus the YouTube chef lifestyle is affording all of this bullshit that I can't afford. What do you mean I can spend $70 on some black truffle bullshit that I can't have, first off, and I can't really afford? Let's say if I just want to make some simple fries, right? If I just want to make some fries, it's just like, oh, you know, I have an air fryer. I have, you know, all these things. You gotta make, I gotta make these fries in duck fat. Is there no, like, economical shit that I can make just in my daily life that I just want to be like, oh, I want to replicate this? No, I need 8 other ingredients for this one thing. Or let's say if let's say if I want to go somewhere to eat, right? And let's say I'm actually in one of these towns that have like one of these viral crazes or whatever the hell. And let's say I got enough money for it. I buy it. And then I eat it. I'm just like, why does it cost so much? Because I know, just like, you know, inflation and the bullshit, just like all these croissants and like these croissant cookies. I can go to my nearest ShopRite and get a nice sizable amount of croissants, and I can make half the recipes that people are spending $12 for. 12 bucks! 12 bucks! If I were to spend 12 bucks for a croissant, my mom would beat me. Because I came from a very eco-friendly household. You know, we got to make sure that we spend enough on this, enough for groceries for a week or two, because, you know, I'm not going to spend my entire paycheck on something that I'm only going to eat once and then probably never eat again because it's overrated. And let's say, okay, TikTok cooking, right? It's even worse, because if you look at stuff on YouTube, people are like, oh yeah, here's recipes. Like, okay, some of them are viable. But let's say you want to really treat yourself, you know? Let's say if you want to get enough groceries, and let's say if you want something easy. There's nothing easy. I want to make something easy. I just need to get better, I guess. I just need to get good, because if I want to have a decent meal, I need to have all this training, all these knife skills. Or I can just go to my nearest McDonald's and pick up something. Because what I learned about like just cooking on the internet is just, if you're bad at it, you're basically fucked. Because I can't find an easy cooking tutorial that's just like, okay, just put this there, bam, 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 without having, well, let's not even talk about these cooking YouTubers that say, oh yeah, you're gonna need this. I'm not going to tell you how to make it, though. I'm just going to say, I made this from scratch. And you should get the store-bought version because it messes up with the taste. So then why make this entire video for a recipe that I wanted to follow that I can't follow because I'm missing its essential ingredient? And apparently I get shamed for using the easier ingredient because apparently it's not going to taste right. But how is it going to taste right if I can't get the ingredient because I don't have enough to make the ingredient? And then there's like these overpriced foods that you go get or you see a YouTuber make where it's like, why? Like, it's okay. It's fine when you make it yourself because, you know, they have enough to make it themselves. It's cool. But just seeing some of these cooking YouTubers go all over the world to try these expensive foods, like there's like a $32,000 pie for what? For what? Who's gonna just wake up like even fucking billionaires will go like, yes, I want to indulge in like $1 million pie. Imagine the dumbass that is a millionaire, that is rich, that just stumbles in and just like, hello, yes, can I buy your $15 million dessert? Sir, that's $15 million for something that you're going to eat with gold that cost 5 cents. Oh, I don't think you heard me. I would like to indulge myself in the finest cuisine. Well, my indulgence in my finest cuisine is like being able to afford Popeyes. Cause that shit's getting expensive. I feel like we missed the mark on, you know, like the movie The Menu, where it's just, you eat to live and fancy food is shit, yet people more often than not, hype these fancy foods so you would eat them and then you would spend a lot of money on. You don't have to, but it's just that mindset that's like, oh, that looks good. Maybe if I want to try. You know, my favorite YouTuber says I should. Even though we should have enough common sense to not do that, there's some people that are like, oh, they did it, and then they're gonna start craving it. They're gonna start wanting what it tastes like. They're gonna be implanted in that brain. They're gonna be like, yeah, I want to try this. And they try it, they're either gonna be disappointed or hype it up and then tell others. I feel like if I want to make something, I just have to fucking just start throwing shit together instead of looking up recipes, because I can never find an easy recipe that's easy to follow. Or apparently mine just doesn't go as well because I'm just not a chef. I feel like internet cooking and me are just something that's just gonna have a big battle. Because, you know, there are people that like hone their craft, the people that do what they do. I'm not gonna not talk about fucking TikTok cooking, because that's in a range of its own. I could just call it Velveeta. If I just get a block of Velveeta and I heat it up and I turn it into cheese sauce, that's apparently a recipe. If I just start making an amalgamation of bullshit and I just post it on the internet, oh, magnifico. Like, I just don't understand this bullshit, and nor do I understand cooking on the internet. It doesn't make any sense from where, if I wanted to make one recipe, it would at least be a week of groceries worth of shit that I need to buy, or just find a way to understand or even replicate the shit that I want to replicate. It just becomes too much to the point where I'm just like, I could have just gotten like a bunch of banquet meals and like called it a week. I think this because I'm poor. Maybe that's my problem. You know, maybe this whole video is just me just being like, man, must be fucking nice. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just a broke box boy. You know, I'm gonna go back to my box. Thanks for watching. I'm fucking out of here.